House of M, Scarlet Witch. In 2005, Wanda Maximoff suffered a mental breakdown after losing her children. Her reality warping powers became uncontrollable and started threatening the entire mutant population. The Avengers and X-Men debated killing her to prevent further damage. However, Quicksilver convinced Wanda to use her powers to create a new reality where mutants ruled the world. She rewrote all of existence into the House of M timeline. In this reality, Magneto and his family ruled as royalty with mutants as the dominant species. Wanda's powers were so extensive that she altered the memories of every person on Earth and created entirely new histories for billions of people. After Layla Miller restored some heroes' memories, they confronted Wanda. She suffered another breakdown and spoke 3 words: "No more mutants." The spell collapsed the House of M reality and triggered M-Day. The event depowered the vast majority of mutants across the planet. The US government estimated 198 mutants remained with their powers, though this number represented the easily identified survivors rather than an exact count. The event reduced the mutant population from millions to hundreds and prevented new mutant births for years. Franklin Richards. Franklin Richards is the son of Reed Richards and Sue Storm. His reality warping abilities manifested when he was still a child. He possesses Omega-level mutant powers that allow him to create entire pocket universes. During the Onslaught crisis in 1996, Franklin saved the Avengers and Fantastic Four from death by creating a pocket dimension called Counter-Earth. He literally rebuilt these heroes from scratch, with complete histories and memories inside his created universe. His powers operate at a cosmic scale beyond typical mutant abilities. Franklin can manipulate matter and energy at will, alter the fundamental laws of physics, and even restore or remove powers from other beings. He once resurrected Galactus after the World Devourer died, and later made Galactus his herald, demonstrating power on par with cosmic entities. During the final incursion event, Franklin was aboard the life raft Reed Richards built to survive the collision of 2 universes. The section containing Franklin and the Future Foundation was detached and destroyed. Reed's section survived separately. Franklin was presumed dead, but was later saved and recreated by Dr. Doom, appearing on Battleworld as Doom's son. He ultimately helped Reed and Molecule Man rebuild the multiverse. Adult versions of Franklin from alternate futures show him becoming even more powerful, with some iterations becoming a being called the Adult Franklin, who could casually create and destroy universes. Mad Jim Jaspers. Jim Jaspers was a British politician who possessed reality warping abilities that made him nearly unstoppable. His powers first appeared in Earth 238, where he became the dictator of Britain. Jaspers could alter reality on a universal scale, and his abilities grew stronger the more he used them. He created the Fury, an unstoppable symbiote designed to hunt and kill all superhumans. The Fury successfully eliminated every superhuman on Earth 238 except Jaspers himself. Captain Britain encountered Jaspers during his dimensional travels and barely escaped. The conflict became so dangerous that Mandragon the Merciless destroyed the entire Earth 238 universe to stop Jaspers. However, the Earth 616 version of Jaspers also developed reality warping powers. He launched a campaign to eliminate all superhumans in Britain and warped reality to make the entire country believe his propaganda. During his reality manipulations, he transformed London into a twisted landscape where the laws of physics no longer applied. Buildings melted into organic shapes, and citizens were fused with objects around them. Captain Britain, Captain UK, and several allies fought to stop him. The battle resulted in massive reality distortions that threatened to spread beyond Britain. Jaspers was only defeated when the Fury from Earth 238, having followed Captain Britain, attacked him. The Fury determined that Earth 616's Jaspers was not its creator, and therefore a valid target for elimination. The Fury killed Jaspers by dragging him into unspace, a void where no reality exists to warp. Without reality to manipulate, Jaspers was powerless against the Fury's attack. Pre-retcon, Beyonder. The Beyonder first appeared in 1984 during the original Secret Wars. He was a being from beyond the multiverse with virtually unlimited power. The Beyonder was not a person, but rather the sentient embodiment of an entire universe. His power exceeded that of all cosmic entities in the Marvel multiverse combined. He could manipulate matter, energy, and reality without any apparent limit. During Secret Wars, the Beyonder transported Earth's heroes and villains to Battleworld, a planet he created by taking pieces from different worlds. He did this simply because he wanted to observe conflict and understand desire. When he tried to experience mortality, the Beyonder created a human body for himself, with a significant portion of his power. Even in this reduced state, he could still defeat the combined forces of the Avengers, X-Men, and nearly every other hero on Earth. He easily overpowered Galactus in direct combat. The cosmic entity could consume entire galaxies, but could not harm the Beyonder. During his time on Earth, the Beyonder destroyed and recreated entire buildings with a thought. He stripped powers from individual mutants like the New Mutants and removed Illyana's Darkchild aspect to demonstrate his control over superhuman abilities. When Molecule Man attacked him, the Beyonder survived, having a significant portion of his power stolen. In the end, Molecule Man used the stolen Beyonder energy to create a bomb that apparently killed the Beyonder. However, this only destroyed his physical form. Later stories attempted to retcon the Beyonder as an inhuman mutant hybrid exposed to Terrigen Mist, though this explanation was dubious and later walked back. Current continuity identifies the original Beyonder as a child unit of the extra-dimensional Beyonders race. Molecule Man. Owen Reese became Molecule Man after an accident with an experimental particle generator in November 1963. The accident opened a portal to the Beyond realm and bombarded Reese with energy from that dimension. This gave him the ability to manipulate matter at the molecular level. Initially, Molecule Man could only affect inorganic matter. He later overcame this limitation and gained the ability to manipulate all molecules, including those in living beings. His powers allow him to reshape reality by rearranging atomic and subatomic particles. During Secret Wars 2, Molecule Man fought the Beyonder and managed to steal a portion of his power. This theft made Molecule Man one of the most powerful beings in the universe. After absorbing Beyonder energy, he could manipulate matter across entire galaxies. He once destroyed and rebuilt himself at the molecular level to prevent death. In the 2015 Secret Wars event, it was revealed that a Molecule Man exists in every universe. The Beyonders used Molecule Men as bombs to destroy the multiverse by detonating them simultaneously. Dr. Doom found the Earth-616 Molecule Man before the Beyonders could detonate him. With Molecule Man's help, Doom absorbed the power of multiple Beyonders. This allowed Doom to create Battleworld, a patchwork planet made from remnants of destroyed realities, where he ruled as God Emperor Doom for 8 years, while the multiverse remained destroyed. Molecule Man's power was essential to maintaining Battleworld's existence. When Reed Richards defeated Doom, Molecule Man transferred his power to Reed, allowing him to rebuild the multiverse properly. Protege. Protege was a child from the 31st century of Earth-691, with the power to instantly copy any ability he encountered. His mimicry power had no apparent limit. He could duplicate cosmic powers, reality warping abilities, and even abstract concepts. Protege observed and copied the powers of the Living Tribunal, the supreme judge of the multiverse. This made him one of the most powerful beings ever to exist in Marvel Comics. After copying the Tribunal's powers, Protege threatened the stability of the entire multiverse. The Living Tribunal itself could not defeat Protege, because any attack the Tribunal used would simply be copied and reflected back. The cosmic entity was forced to appeal to a higher authority. Skathan the Celestial intervened, restraining and muzzling Protege. Skathan's judgment made it possible for the Living Tribunal to act at all. The Tribunal then absorbed Protege and sealed him away, removing his threat to reality. Protege's appearance revealed that even the Living Tribunal could be challenged by the right combination of powers. His existence proved that infinite mimicry combined with cosmic awareness created a nearly unbeatable opponent. Nate Gray. Nate Gray, also called X-Man, was genetically engineered in the Age of Apocalypse timeline. Mr. Sinister created him by combining the DNA of Scott Summers and Jean Grey. Nate was designed to be the ultimate weapon against Apocalypse. He is an Omega-level telepath and telekinetic whose psionic powers can warp reality on a massive scale. Unlike normal mutants, Nate was born with his full power already activated. He can manipulate matter and energy at will. Nate once restructured his own body at the molecular level after it was destroyed. His telepathy is strong enough to affect every mind on Earth simultaneously. After escaping the Age of Apocalypse reality, Nate arrived in Earth-616. His power level was so high that using his abilities caused his body to burn out. He was dying from his own power for years. During the Age of X-Man storyline in 2018, Nate absorbed the life force of multiple powerful mutants. This restored his health and increased his power even further. He created an entire pocket dimension called the Age of X-Man. In this reality, Nate reshaped the world into what he believed was a mutant paradise. He altered the memories and personalities of every mutant he transported there, giving them false life histories. His reality warping was so complete that mutants lived for months in the Age of X-Man without realizing it was artificial. Nate's power was described as beyond Omega level, making him a cosmic level threat. When Legion and other reality warpers opposed him, they remained separate entities who challenged his vision. Nate was not defeated by force, but instead voluntarily chose to dismantle the Age of X-Man reality. After philosophical confrontations with his peers, he realized his utopia was fundamentally flawed and released the mutants of his own accord. Matthew Mallaloy. Matthew Mallaloy first appeared in Uncanny X-Men issue 23 in 2014. He was an Omega-level mutant whose powers activated after his wife died in a car accident. Malloy's reality-warping abilities manifested through extreme emotional trauma. His powers were so unstable that he unconsciously destroyed everything around him. When S.H.I.E.L.D. agents tried to contain him, Mallaloy vaporized the entire S.H.I.E.L.D. helicarrier without realizing it. His power operates at a subconscious level, making it nearly impossible to control. The X-Men attempted to help Mallaloy control his abilities. However, his power was too great for any telepath to safely approach his mind. When S.H.I.E.L.D. fired on Mallaloy and Cyclops during a confrontation, Malloy's power unleashed a massive blast that reduced Cyclops and others to skeletons. Beast calculated that Malloy's power was growing exponentially. Within days, his reality-warping field would expand to cover the entire planet. The Avengers, X-Men, and S.H.I.E.L.D. all tried to stop him. Every attempt failed as Malloy's subconscious defenses destroyed anything that threatened him. When Magneto confronted Mallaloy, Mallaloy simply teleported him away. Professor Xavier eventually found a solution. He had Eva Bell, also known as Tempest, travel back in time to recruit a younger version of Xavier. Tempest brought the young Xavier physically into the past, to a point before Mallaloy was even conceived. Xavier telepathically influenced Malloy's parents to ensure they never met, thereby erasing Mallaloy from existence entirely before he could be born. The solution was controversial because it meant killing someone by preventing their existence. However, it was the only way to stop Mallaloy from destroying the world. Marquis of Death. The Marquis of Death first appeared in Fantastic Four issue 566 in 2009. He is a reality warper from an alternate Earth who claimed to be the most powerful supervillain ever. His power allows him to manipulate reality, time, space, matter, and energy on a massive scale. The Marquis traveled across dimensions, destroying entire universes for entertainment. He killed alternate versions of the Fantastic Four in multiple realities. When he arrived in Earth 616, the Marquis demonstrated his power by casually destroying Mount Everest. He transformed it into a pile of skulls belonging to every person who had ever climbed the mountain across all timelines. His control over reality is so precise that he can rewrite someone's personal history. The Marquis was accompanied by a mysterious figure called the Apprentice, who followed him across time. Reed Richards discovered that the Marquis was actually a future version of Clyde Wincham Jr., a child with Omega-level reality warping powers from an alternate Earth. The Apprentice was revealed to be a future version of Dr. Doom, who had infiltrated the Marquis across vast spans of time. Doom posed as the loyal apprentice while waiting for the right moment to strike. When the Marquis confronted present-day Clyde Wincham, awakening him from his coma, the battle between them severely weakened the Marquis. Their clash was enormously destructive and threatened Earth's reality. While the Marquis was weakened from fighting Clyde, Doom betrayed him and delivered the killing blow. Doom's long deception and patience allowed him to defeat one of the most powerful reality warpers by waiting for the perfect moment of vulnerability. Legion. David Haller, also known as Legion, is the son of Professor Charles Xavier. His mutant powers first manifested after he was caught in a terrorist attack that killed his stepfather. The trauma caused his mind to fracture into multiple personalities. Legion has hundreds of distinct personalities and powers. Some of his personalities include reality warping, time manipulation, matter transmutation, and Omega-level telepathy. One personality called Marcy can disintegrate anything she looks at. Legion's most powerful personality is the Legion, which gives him conscious control over all his other personalities. However, accessing this state is extremely difficult. In the Age of X storyline, one of Legion's personalities created an entire alternate timeline. This pocket reality existed for 7 days in main continuity, though its internal history spanned years and affected millions of people. The personality generated a completely functional universe with its own history. During his time fighting the Elder Gods, Legion's reality-warping personality altered causality itself. In the 2012-2014 X-Men Legacy series, Legion gained greater control over his powers. He used his combined personalities to reshape his mental landscape into a physical location. This created a space where his personalities could exist as separate beings. During the Krakoa era, Legion created the Altar, a pocket reality where mutants could rest and train. His reality warping abilities and multiple personalities made him one of the most unpredictable Omega-level mutants in existence. Scarlet Witch, post-Darkhold. After Wanda Maximoff absorbed the Darkhold during the events of Darkhold Omega, her reality warping abilities reached unprecedented levels. The Darkhold's dark magic threatened to consume her completely, as she became a vessel for the elder god Chthon. Wanda's powers allowed her to manipulate probability and chaos magic on a scale that affected entire realities. She could rewrite the fundamental laws of magic and alter mystical energies across dimensions. During this period, Wanda faced the immense challenge of containing Chthon within herself to prevent the Elder God from escaping and devastating the world. Her connection to the Darkhold gave her access to forbidden spells and reality-altering incantations that no other magic user could safely wield. Wanda ultimately chose to absorb Chthon completely, imprisoning the Elder God within her own being. This act of self-sacrifice demonstrated her commitment to redemption after the damage caused by House of M and previous reality alterations. By containing Chthon, Wanda prevented catastrophic magical corruption while seeking to atone for her past actions. Her post-Darkhold journey focused on controlling the immense dark power within her and using it responsibly, rather than pursuing destructive goals. God Emperor Doom. In the 2015 Secret Wars event, Dr. Doom acquired the power of the Beyonders with help from Molecule Man. This made him the most powerful version of himself ever. Doom used the stolen Beyonder energy and Molecule Man as a conduit to salvage fragments of dying realities into a single patchwork planet called Battleworld. He ruled this patchwork reality as God Emperor Doom for 8 years. Battleworld consisted of dozens of different domains, each following different rules of reality. Doom maintained all these contradicting realities simultaneously. He could destroy and recreate sections of Battleworld with a thought. When heroes challenged his authority, Doom could unmake them from existence. He killed Phoenix-empowered Cyclops by snapping his neck in battle. Stephen Strange served as Battleworld's sheriff, while a version of Galactus appeared as Franklin's herald guarding Castle Doom. Reed Richards and the survivors of Earth 616 challenged Doom's rule. The battle between Reed and Doom shook the foundations of Battleworld. Doom's reality warping abilities should have easily defeated Reed. However, Doom's own self-doubt weakened him. He knew Reed Richards was the better man, and this knowledge undermined his control over the Beyonder power. Molecule Man, who had given Doom the power originally, decided to transfer it to Reed instead. Reed, Franklin, and Molecule Man used the power to recreate a new multiverse where everything lives. This version of Doom demonstrated that even ultimate cosmic power could be limited by the wielder's psychological state. Abraxas. Abraxas is the dark counterpart of Eternity and embodies cosmic destruction. When Galactus died in an alternate timeline, Abraxas emerged from within Eternity itself. He is a malignant entity born from Eternity's core when the cosmic balance is upset. His release threatened the entire multiverse. Abraxas possesses the power to destroy entire universes with minimal effort. He does not warp reality so much as he erases it entirely. His presence causes universal constants to fail. When he manifested in Earth 616, the laws of physics began breaking down. Abraxas destroyed multiple alternate Earths, killing every hero in those realities. He sought the ultimate nullifier, a weapon capable of erasing anything from existence. With the nullifier, Abraxas planned to destroy the entire multiverse and return everything to the void. The Fantastic Four attempted to stop him but were completely outmatched. Abraxas easily deflected all their attacks. He killed alternate versions of the Fantastic Four from different universes to demonstrate his power. The only way to stop Abraxas was to restore Galactus. Franklin Richards and Valeria Von Doom combined their powers to resurrect Galactus from within Eternity. Franklin was depowered by the effort, while Valeria was reincarnated as an infant. Once Galactus returned, he recalled the ultimate nullifier from Abraxas. Galactus demonstrated his intrinsic connection to the nullifier by summoning it at will, claiming it was as much a part of him as his heart. Reed Richards realized the only solution was to use the nullifier to destroy all of reality and recreate it. Reed fired the nullifier, and after reality was recreated, everyone who had died was brought back to life. Galactus's role as Abraxas's cosmic counterbalance was essential to removing the threat.